This is AAFD TV, the official streaming TV show for the American Association of Franchisees and Dealers, whose mission is to help our members achieve total quality franchising. Let's get today's show started.
Welcome to AAFD TV, the official streaming show of the American Association of Franchisees and Dealers. I'm your host, Corey Mosley, and I'm thrilled to have you with us. Today, we're giving you an inside look at what makes the 2025 Franchise Leadership Summit unique and why it's a can't-miss event for franchisees and chapter leaders. Joining me now is AAFD's Chief Development Officer, Amy Mancuso. Amy, hello.
Hi, Corey. Great to see you.
Always good to hear from you. Always fun time when we can connect and do this, because I know how much you love doing media and interviews.
You're right.
So listen, every year, of course, the AAFD Leadership Summit delivers real value, but this year feels different. What makes the 2025 Summit unique, and what's the one thing attendees should be most excited about?
So this year's summit is really special because we are excited to be partnering with the Coalition of Franchisee Associations, also known as the CFA. This is the first time in history since the inception of both of our organizations that we've come together to do a joint event. So earlier this year, the leadership from the AAFD as well as the leadership from the CFA got together and talked about how we might be able to build a program based on our individual strengths in which we provide events for individually, but what we can draw upon from each other to really deliver a solid program for the franchise community at whole. So given the history of our individual events, we felt that we could build a really strong and successful program that would bring together franchisees from various brands, not just within the CFA world or the AAFD world, but combining the franchisees from those brands is very, I think, very strong and very valuable. We also are bringing in thought leaders as well as our attorneys to really address some of the major industry issues and legislative things that franchisees are facing today. So in addition to a great lineup of session speakers, industry experts, and informational sessions that all franchisees will be able to really learn from and take away from. This year, franchisees, particularly with the AAFD members, are going to have an opportunity to hear from congressional speakers. They get an opportunity to meet with House and Senate representatives when they can spend a day on the Hill, meeting with constituents within their zip code about the franchisee issues that they face every single day, and learn about the steps that they can take as individuals on how to help support those franchising matters that really impact them personally.
Well, you're making some good points. Thank you for that context, because franchisees are dealing with a lot of regulatory changes, private equity pressures, shifting agreements. Mm-hmm. How does the summit equip franchisees and really their advocates also to not just handle those challenges, but turn them into opportunities?
So one thing about the summit is it's really designed to bring people together. And we want to give franchisees and their advocates the tools that they really can use to help navigate the struggles that they're facing. So we bring in experts on private equity, franchise agreement matters, so that we're not only educating the franchisees, but we're helping to empower them so that they can then learn something from what the industry speaker is giving them, that they can then take that information and go back and build perhaps renegotiate the terms of their agreement, or at least empower them to build a longer term value for their own personal business and help them deal with the risks that they're facing every single day. I also think it's, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I also think it's important to highlight that the summit also, in addition to bringing like guest speakers and advocates and industry experts, but really bringing franchisees together, that they learn from each other, because if they have faced it themselves, we are going to be highlighting franchisees specifically who have gone through some of these challenges and what they've done personally to turn those challenges into stepping stones to really give them a better opportunity for a more fair and balanced franchise relationship with their franchisor.
Mm. I mean, this is laying out perfect because you're kind of leading right into my continuation of that. Now, I am fortunate enough. I'm fortunate enough to know firsthand, both as an attendee and a speaker at the event. And, I
Hmm.
believe one of the things that, makes the summit special is this spirit of collaboration. Maybe take a minute or
Hmm.
two to talk about how, bringing everyone together, leaders, chapters, advocates, how this really advances AAFD's mission of total quality franchising.
Sure. So really collaboration is at the heart of the AFD's mission. It is what we, stand by and have stood by for 32 plus years. We want to bring our franchise leaders together, our chapter representatives, attorneys, industry experts, to really create a powerful forum where we can build off of each other's ideas, strengths, and experiences, and really have a platform to share all of that openly and really be able to take away from that. So when they leave that conference, our goal is that every single franchisee there will leave with a takeaway that they can go back and they can somehow implement into their business. That collective energy really allows us to build consensus among our members. It helps us strengthen our chapters. It gives them the sense of a community and that they're not alone. Because I think as a franchisee, oftentimes they feel alone and they often wonder, is anybody else going through this? How am I going to handle this? And we want to really amplify the voice that franchisees, that they have a voice and they have people behind them standing with them on the issues that are really matter most to them. It's not just about coming and networking, although that is a key component too, because I think you build solid relationships when you're in a situation where you're just casually having, a soft drink with somebody or sharing a meal with someone. But it's also really designed to align around the principles of total quality franchising, which is the pure foundation that the AFD has been built on. And as a community, when we come together, we want to really build upon what we've been doing for 32 years. And the only way to really do that is when we can come together face to face and build off of each other and our strengths, that really come into play when you are in person.
Well, I am certainly thrilled to be returning to the event. I look forward to seeing you at the event. And really, thanks for stopping by AFD TV to share some insights. And we're going to encourage everybody to get registered. Amy, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Corey. And we're excited to have you back on our side again this year.
Thank you. The summit is all about advancing total quality franchising, building stronger chapters, and empowering franchisees with the tools to succeed. I hope you'll join us in person and be part of the conversations that will shape the future of franchising. If you haven't already, make sure to reserve your spot and get your tickets at AAFD.org. You don't want to miss this event. Thanks for watching, and be sure to share this episode with your industry friends, partners, and colleagues. I'm Corey Mosley for AAFD TV, and I will see you next time.